start this bad boy.
All right.
Alrighty. Hello, world. Oh, welcome to episode 7 of... Here, I'm going to push you over. Come this way. Episode 7 of How to Socialise, and I am here today in all of my bling.
I feel so bland.
Do you want to wear my sequin jacket? I should have brought you a sequin outfit to wear. You would have loved if I did that. Oh my god, we should have!
Oh well, never
Next
mind.
time. We're always trying to find a reason to wear our wedding dresses again, and we always said that we would do a live video and wear our wedding dresses because why not? Alright, so this lovely lady sitting next to you, do you know what's so weird?
What?
In all the emails and all the promo for this, when I was calling you Ashley, I was like,
Yeah.
Ashley.
I know.
Because I called you Ash.
Everyone calls me Ash though.
Is that? Oh, okay. I even wrote it on there. Ashley.
So professional.
I know. Oh, can't you see I'm a professional?
You are.
Honestly, guys. Hi, everyone. So many people joining us live. Hi, guys. Thanks so much for being here today. So, this is Ash/Ashley / head of Fusion BizBabe / head of Fusion Co / head of all of my social media marketing.
/ new mum.
/ new mum as well. How old is your baby now?
2 months now.
2 months.
Sorry, I just had a slider in there.
Of course. A fresh new mum and still doing everything. Literally took no time off, like mum goals for life. So today we're going to be talking about all things Instagram and Facebook advertising, talking about setting up campaigns, how they work, because if it wasn't for Ash, my membership probably wouldn't have grown as fast as it has. It's definitely played a crucial role into the growth of the social club. In fact, from this time last year, the social club has increased by 500% in terms of its membership. So that's a pretty bloody big number that I don't know if it would have happened without Instagram advertising, but I don't think so. I think we can guarantee that it helped, it played a big part.
Yeah.
So, first of all, before we get stuck in, I thought that Ash and I would both tell the story of how we met, because Ash was actually the first person I met when I started my business. And I know, we're so cute. And for those of you that don't know, I actually started Villa as events and I was hating my life. So I was about 6 months into my business and it was hard and I was struggling, and I thought before I give all of this up, I'm gonna go to this networking event that I saw advertised, because I thought,
on
why
Facebook
not?
advertising.
On Facebook advertising as well. So it was only $15 for 2 tickets, I think.
Yeah.
much better times. $15 for 2 tickets. So I thought, oh well, it's only $15. Even if I give up this whole business in a week because I was hating my life, maybe I'll make some new friends. So off I toddled to this networking event, which was held by Ash.
Yeah.
And walked in and met the most beautiful group of girls who I'm actually still friends with to this day. And we had to go around the room and we had to share our biggest struggle as a business owner. There was like 15 of us there, I think.
Yeah.
And everyone there said social media, and I said I hated my business or I wasn't getting support or something like that, and was absolutely shocked at the fact that everyone was struggling with social media so much. And basically after that, I changed my whole business model, started teaching social media, and
Here we are.
Voila!
600 something
I
members.
know, isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Crazy. So, if Ash had not held that event, I'd probably be working at a job somewhere.
No, you would have found your way, definitely.
I don't know, it's so weird. I really think about that event, and I think if I'd never gone, what would I be doing?
I think you would be doing it. Like, obviously, you're a natural at it. You would have definitely found it eventually.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's how we met. So now, Ash.
Yes.
Please tell tell us who you are and what you do?
Yeah, so back in the day when Brooke first came, it was probably one of the very first Fusion events.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, and yeah, like we met a lot of our good friends in business that we still catch up with today that still come to the Fusion event.
Yes.
So at that time, I was still working in my full-time job, so I was time poor to run the business, but cash rich.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, why not invest some money into Facebook advertising? This was probably like, would you say 4 years ago or something? 3 or 4 years ago?
Yeah.
So I was investing quite a bit of money into Facebook advertising so I could figure out what works, what doesn't. And I really learned to love the platform, and I started learning more and more about it, doing courses, sitting at home on a Friday, Saturday night, actually learning about it because I loved it.
We've all been that girl.
Yeah.
We've all been that girl.
Because I just love it. Like, I love the analytics. You can see exactly what's working. You can target the exact person that you want to see the message.
Mm-hmm.
So I grew Fusion Biz Babes through Facebook advertising.
Mm-hmm.
And then once I'd grown Fusion to a point where I could actually leave my job, which was...
Hang on, maybe for people who don't know what Fusion is.
Oh, sure.
I'll turn the aircon off, I forgot. Be right back.
So Fusion Biz Babes is a welcome network of women in business in Perth. So I also have a membership which I launched over 2 years ago.
This is the OG membership, lady. You had the first membership, and now everyone has a membership. But
now.
You were the first. I'm the same, poor in time, rich in cash.
Yeah. So there, you're on the right webinar then.
It's a good problem to have. Wait till you have a business.
Yeah.
And then you're poor in time and poor in cash.
I launched my membership over 2 years ago and have now over 200 members. So it's Perth based. And I just like to call it a welcoming network. So all of our events, I make sure that everyone feels so welcome and it's a real high vibe. Yeah, it's a nice environment to be in. I want everyone to see how valuable networking can be for your business, but also for your life. Like, you know, we've become friends now, and there's so many girls.
We went to each other's weddings.
Yeah, we did.
Isn't that crazy? That's why we said the wedding dress thing.
Yeah. And there's so many women in Fusion now who I call my best friends. So hi girls, whoever's watching. So that's what Fusion is, and so I left my day job probably 2 years ago, or 2 years in October it will be.
Celebration.
So I was a little bit more time rich then, and a little bit more cash poor. So I thought, how else can I start utilising the skills that I've learned in my business? And the first thing I thought of was Facebook advertising, Facebook, Instagram advertising, because that's what I loved. And I really wanted to start becoming the expert in something because I put all these amazing women in the spotlight in my membership to teach my members about business things, and I wanted to start becoming the expert in something, and that thing was Facebook ads. And Brooke, when she learned that I was going into this area, she was like, can you help me scale my membership? And I was like, of course. So that was about a year ago now, and we've tested and spent a lot of money trying to figure out what works and what doesn't. And I think it's fair to say we know what works and what doesn't now after running Brooke's ads, and then me consulting with lots of other businesses around Perth as well. So that's where we're at now.
Yeah, and I will say initially I was running ads myself, and then I went on a holiday and I asked Ash to manage them while I was away because I was on a holiday, and they grew so much. My membership grew so much during that time that when I got back, I was like, you know what? You just keep doing it, and I'll stick to what I know best, and you do what you know best.
Yeah.
And it's been amazing ever since. And Ash was so funny. She was like, "Are you sure? I don't want to ruin our friendship because I can be a bit psychotic in business." Just a smidgen.
But also you hear that thing about working with friends.
Yeah.
We
work together so much.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, and now we run events together.
And now we run events together.
So, luckily we're still friends after a year, so it's worked out.
Yeah, it's a match made in heaven. Anyway, so all right, we know who you are, we know what you do, we know how you got into it. Tell us about your customer.
Yes. So initially, when I first started into this foray, this world of Facebook ads, I wanted to do ads management for people. That's why you got me to help you out. And I was doing that for a few people, but I found it was very time consuming. So now I'm really helping business owners who want to learn how to do the ads for themselves, because not a lot of small businesses do have the budget to, because it can be expensive getting someone else to run your ads for you, because it's a lot of work. Like you've got to, you can't, it's not a set and forget kind of thing. You've got to continuously be optimizing and finding what works, because it's a changing platform. So, yeah, where was I going with that?
So your customer?
Yeah, my customer is people who want to learn how to do Facebook ads for themselves. So I'm doing one-on-one consults with business owners now. And I love teaching them, just basic retargeting, setting up your retargeting, which can be a massive benefit to your business.
What's retargeting? Because there'll be people listening that don't even know what that is.
Yeah, okay. Well, I think we'll get into that.
Oh, we'll get into it? Okay. See, this is why Ash and I work well together, because I'm like, tangent. Where can I go? And she's like, let's stick to the plan, Brooke. Anyway, so what do you say to people who don't believe in social media advertising?
Yeah, so to those people, I don't say much, because
she says bye, Felicia, and she walks to all the people that do.
Pretty much, because you do have to believe that it's going to work for your business in order to get it to work for your business. Because, like I said before, it is a lot of testing, tweaking, optimizing. It's not like you can put up one ad and it's going to be like the magic pill for your business. And I think sometimes when people do try Facebook ads, that's what they're looking for. And I'm sorry, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
So it's very rare that I'll put up an ad and the first one will work. All right. So to those people, I'm kind of like, all right, you go on your merry way and come back to me when you believe it'll work, because. Otherwise, they're going to spend all this time, they're going to invest and they're going to just lose their money because it's not going to work for them. And then they're just going to say, look, I told you Facebook ads don't work. But it's really sad, because once you do get a winning ad, they really can work for your business.
They work for product and service based really, really well, as long as you've got a good strategy in place.
Yeah, that's right. It's all about the strategy.
Yeah,
for sure.
Just like everything in life.
Yes.
Okay, so let's get to actual specifics
let's get
then.
into nitty-gritty.
Nitty-gritty. First question. What's the biggest mistake you see businesses make when it comes to their Instagram advertising?
So I guess kind of leading off from what we were just speaking about, it's all about the Facebook ad strategy. So what I see most is people putting the wrong message in front of the wrong audience. So I'm not sure how many of your listeners or watchers will be familiar with the cold audience messaging and warm audience messaging, but I'll explain it. So a cold audience is someone that knows nothing about your business, has never heard of you before, doesn't know anything about you. And a warm audience is someone who is a customer or someone who already follows you or is on your email list or has heard about you before. So what I see is businesses just throwing a random message out to all audiences saying, hey, buy my stuff.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, that is it might work, but it's gonna cost you a lot on Facebook, and that's why people say. So I keep saying Facebook, but I know I should be saying Instagram.
Facebook. So if anyone doesn't know, Facebook owns Instagram.
Yeah.
To advertise on Instagram, you must have a Facebook account.
Yes, just a
Facebook business account, and you actually set up your Instagram advertising through Facebook.
Yeah, cool. Just to clarify. So that's why I keep saying Facebook, because to get to the platform, you do go through Facebook. So we're
now should we talk about your baby?
Yeah.
So
baby brain.
Biggest mistake. Well, you basically said.
So you don't want to just throw just a blanket message out there to everyone. You want to make sure you're setting up your warm audiences in Facebook and some cold audiences, so people don't know about you. And in front of a cold audience, you want to put kind of like a warming up message. So you want to either send them to or show them a branding video that you have done about your business, or maybe a click to a blog post, or perhaps an opt-in like what we do for you, Brooke. So people are just putting it in their email to get a freebie or something like that. So you're not asking someone to get out their wallet and spend money with someone that they don't know anything about. And that's what you put in front of a warm audience. So people that have been on your website, as long as you have the pixel installed, people that are on your email list, because you can actually load an email list in Facebook and start targeting those people that already know about you.
Very clever.
Yes, and people that have engaged with your Facebook and Instagram accounts.
Amazing.
So in front of those warm audiences, you can put a sales message, yay! And that's where the conversion will be a lot cheaper. So you can say, hey, come check out my membership or my online course, or things like that, and you'll find that your conversions are a lot cheaper when you're putting the right message in front of the right audience. Because when people are just scrolling on Instagram or Facebook, they're not necessarily ready to buy from you. You know, they're looking at what their friends and family are up to, watching your stories.
Totally.
So they're not necessarily ready and willing to buy from you.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think that's a really important point because it's also where a lot of people go wrong with organic social media.
Yeah.
Sharing the wrong message with the wrong audience and trying to sell.
Yeah.
So I think it's really interesting that even once you are paying for ads, you still can't just straight sell to them because it's going to cost you a lot of money if it converts.
Yeah, exactly.
Excellent.
Yeah, cool. All right.
Okay, second question. All right, while we're talking about money, how much should you spend on advertising?
Yeah, I get asked this question all the time. It's like the number one question. And to that, I ask, how much are you willing to spend to get a new customer from Facebook? I remember I asked you that question. You're like, and I get a lot of blank stares. So people don't obviously know their figures in business. So to figure that out, I guess figure out how much a customer spends over an average lifetime with your business, and then figure out the profit margin from that, and then figure out how much of that profit margin you're willing to give up in order to get a new customer, right? Okay, so I guess should we role play?
Okay.
Let's role play.
I love role playing.
All right.
Can I be the glitzy glamour girl?
You already are.
I wore a costume today because I feel like shit. So I figured if I
look amazing.
Thank you. I figured if I dress really sparkly, it would help if my personality doesn't shine through.
Okay, so you can do your business or you can do another made-up business. It's up to you.
I'm going to do the sequin sparkly coat.
Okay, cool. All right. So, Brooke, how much...
Oh, no. My name's... Eliza.
Is that a posh name in your eyes?
Yeah.
All right.
It sounds royal.
So, are you selling these beautiful coats?
Yes, Eliza is selling these beautiful coats.
All right, cool. So, over the lifetime, when a customer buys your coat, obviously they're probably not going to just buy your coat, they're probably going to buy your earrings as well.
Yes.
And all the other glitzy products that you have.
Yes.
So, over the lifetime that a customer has as a relationship with your business, how much do you think they would spend?
Let's say an average of $500.
Oh, nice, good business.
Thank you.
Okay. And so, within that $500, what would your profit margin be?
$400.
Oh, good profit margin.
I wish. Maybe I should get into selling coats. Sorry, I need to go back. I need to go back into my character. Yes, $400.
Okay, so out of that $400, how much are you willing to give up to acquire that new customer? Well, not give up, but how much are you willing to spend in marketing?
Invest.
Yeah.
50%.
50%, so that's $200 you're willing to spend to get a new customer. So there you have it. $200 is the magic number.
Boom.
So now you know how much you need to spend on Facebook ads to get a new customer. And now you know what the parameters are. So when you set up an ad, if you're getting, say, like $300 per new customer, your ads aren't working for you. But if you're getting, say, $150, $200, your ads are working for you. So now you know what you need to be looking for in your ads. It's your cost per new customer.
Yeah. Cost per new customer.
And it's called cost per conversion on Facebook, yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, but, and also, just to answer your question, people say, how much should I be spending a day? I wouldn't spend less than $10 a day on your ads when you're starting out. So maybe spend $10 for a month and do some testing, test different ads and see what works and what doesn't. And then, so I wouldn't spend less than $10 because it doesn't give the algorithm much of a chance to feed your ads out.
That's a good tip.
Yeah.
I think we have a question.
Yeah.
How do you separate your audience?
Okay, so I touched on this before, your warm and cold audiences. So your warm audiences are people on your email list, they're people that have engaged with you on Facebook and Instagram, and people that have been on your website if you have the pixel installed.
Yes.
And your cold audiences are your lookalike audiences. This is getting a little bit technical now, but if you come to the Social Club Takeover, I'll explain it all. It's your lookalike
I'll tell you what that is
audiences
in a second.
and your interest-based audiences, okay? And so I would test different interests. So, like for Fusion, my target market is business owners. So what I would do is I would test small business owners as a job title, and I would test people interested in, say, Amy Porterfield and Marie Forleo as that's an audience as well. So you separate them out like that, and then I would set up ads and test which one converts better.
Do you know what one of my goals is?
What?
To become an interest.
Oh, that's a big goal.
That's a big goal.
Yeah, I think...
if someone could, if
Target your followers.
people could target me because I was big enough to be in interest.
Yeah.
That means you're really interesting.
Yeah, that's... I like what you did there.
Boom.
Yeah, that's huge, and because I think you need like millions, but I believe you'll get there.
Thank you. I believe with your help.
Aw.
That's my new. Hang on. When I say that's my new goal, that's your new goal.
You're never just happy with the status quo. It's always like more. That's what
I'm
I love.
never
That's what I love about you. It's inspiring.
Thank you. It's never enough.
It's
My
never
husband's always like, when is it going to be enough? Never. I always want more. I don't know why.
Yeah.
All right. So, what is the best time for a business to start advertising or paying for advertising?
Right now, I think. So
why?
Yeah, so as long as you have a proven business model, I think as long as you know your target market intimately and people are buying from you and you know that you have the proven business model, I think now is the time to advertise, because you can set up, like I was talking about before, a basic retargeting campaign, which means setting up ads to people that already know about you, and so that you're top of mind, because people are busy, right? So, and it doesn't have to cost a lot. You can spend just like $10 a day in the background running once you find a winning ad, so that you're top of mind of people that have been on your website, because they might have been on your website and they might be about to buy, but then their baby starts crying in the background.
The baby does start crying.
Yeah.
Eliza's baby cries all the time.
And they forget, and so they've left it.
Hey guys, what are your thoughts on Facebook ads versus Instagram ads? Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. Should I finish off what I was saying?
Yeah.
I had a big tangent I wanted to go on. So yeah, setting up your basic retargeting of people that know about you, because there is a marketing rule of 7, or I think it's even more now. I think it's up to like 11.
Every time you read, I read something the other day that said it was like 21 touch points.
Yes.
So it's just more and more.
You need like up to 21 touch points of someone seeing your sales message 21 times before they even register and want to take action with you.
Yeah.
So
that's huge.
the Facebook and Instagram retargeting is just a cheap way to stay front of mind with people that know about you already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great answer.
And what was the question? Thoughts on Facebook ads
versus Insta.
Yeah. So it depends where your target market are. So your target market are clearly on Instagram. So your Instagram ads convert really well. There's different businesses I've worked for that their target market work better on Facebook, and it's all about testing. So I did test Facebook and Instagram when I was first starting out with you, and I still do run. So if you select placements Facebook and Instagram, the marketing platform will actually optimize for which is converting better anyway. So it will start showing your ads more on the platform that is converting better. So, but test them both, test them separately, and you might be surprised which one converts higher.
Yeah, you might be. And just because a campaign converts once on Facebook, it might down the track convert well on Instagram.
Yes, we know all about that
too. My world. How many ad campaigns do I have running at a time?
So we always have your lead gen campaign running. So that's that's to a cold audience. We're doing some lead generation. So it's running people to your freebie and they're opting in to grow your email list as well. So we always have that campaign running. And then we have each week you have a different lesson in the membership. So we run a different campaign, or it's a different ad set. A different ad in the same campaign though. It's a conversion campaign. So we run a different ad creative for every lesson that you have coming up, and then sometimes we also do evergreen campaigns, which means they run. Yeah.
And within a campaign, there can be endless amounts of ads.
Yeah, your ads manager is getting busy, and I hate deleting things.
My
as well.
ads manager is busy. Hang on, we've got some more questions.
Yes.
Launching my business in July. Would you not recommend advertising straight away? Yeah.
So it depends. If you already have a proven, I guess it's not really proven yet. So I'd probably just follow Brooke's advice on using the Instagram platform to try and grow your audience. It depends.
Grow an audience organically, because then you can use advertising to retarget that audience that are already there.
Yeah.
You can't retarget if there isn't an audience yet.
Yeah, that's right. But definitely get the pixel installed on your website anyway, so that then when you are ready to start retargeting and running ads, then you have that audience that's built there ready to go. Yeah.
Another question. To keep both is a good idea, or better to focus on only one? I assume that's in terms of keep a Facebook and Instagram campaign running?
I would test both, and then whichever one converts cheaper, I would just keep that one running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything that you do on Facebook ads is basically trying to find the cheapest option all the time.
Yeah.
And then doing more of the cheapest.
Yes, and there's always a cheaper way. So
Yeah.
you've got to keep optimizing and testing and trying other things that work.
You're constantly trying to get those costs down.
Yeah.
Thanks for asking that question. Okay, what is your number one tip for a successful campaign?
Yeah, well, I guess we kind of just touched on that, is testing and tweaking. It's very rare that I'll put an ad up. Like, I'll put an ad up of yours and I'll think, oh, this ad is going to kill it, yes. And then I'll put up another one.
And shit.
I'll put up another ad to test against it to see if it converts better, like different copy or a different image or something like that. And the one I think is going to kill it doesn't. And then the one that, it might have just been a non-styled picture of you just doing your thing.
We have an ad running at the moment that was literally like someone snapped me really quickly. I barely knew the photo was being taken. I was like, man. And it's converting better than when I go and spend a fortune on styled campaigns. It's really fucking annoying.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Sometimes, probably more often than not, the non-styled photos and images that you put on Facebook and Instagram convert better because people are liking real.
Yeah,
they like to relate.
Totes,
yeah.
but I'm pretty sure I looked fugly that day.
No, you always look beautiful.
No, I don't even have makeup on. Anyway, whatever.
So where I was going with that is you never know what's going to convert high. So whenever I set up a campaign, what I do is I set up 4 or 5 ads with the same copy, same headline, and I just test different images. So then I pick that winning image, and then I'll go and test a headline. So test 4 or 5 different headlines and pick that winning one, and then I'll go and test the copy. So I'll test short copy and then long copy as well, and then I'll find the winning copy. And then so that's just in the ad level, and then you can test different audiences. There's like unlimited amounts of options when it comes to testing your ads.
There's so much you can do.
So I guess my number one tip is go into it with the right mindset that you're going to have to try.
Like even with our ads, it's been 12 months now, and I would say it's taken a solid amount of that time to really know what's going to work. But then we think we know what works.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I've got an ad running at the moment that is converting so well that we were both like, what?
We were like, why?
What is going on?
Yeah, but it's worth it. Like once you find those winning ads, it's so worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Question. When choosing a campaign, which is best to use? Awareness, consideration, or conversion? We're a service-based business in Perth City.
It depends on what your objective is. So if you want someone to visit your website and take an action on your website, so say with your lead generation, we're wanting people to visit. So what did you say? You're a service-based business.
Service-based business.
In Perth, and local business. Okay, cool. So I'm guessing you want people to then book in for a consult with you or something like that. So I would probably choose conversion objective because you want people to visit your website and then take an action on that website. So that's booking in for a consult with you. With small businesses, I generally say choose the conversion objective, the traffic objective, or the lead gen, because they're the ones that you're telling people to take an action. So brand awareness is just show it to as many people as possible, but you want to show it to the people that are most likely to take the action that you've chosen, and that is a conversion is to opt in or something like that. Traffic is just clicks to website. I hope that answers your question.
Good answer.
We provide entertainment for parties and events. Oh, cool. I guess if the first step is someone calling you for a consult or sending you an email, it would be conversion objective. Yeah.
This is a good question. I like this. How do you find a good ad manager? Like what do you look for when you're looking for someone to manage your ads? How do you know if they're a good ad manager or not?
Yeah. I guess that's a tough one. I guess if you see someone that you think that you might want to run your ads, go and have a chat with them. They'll generally do a free consult, and then maybe ask if you can see some of their previous work to make sure that they have got results. And also making sure that you gel with them.
It's hard because there's no, like Facebook or Instagram university run by Facebook and Instagram.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of working it out themselves.
Yeah, and it's also, you've got to look at someone who's got the experience, I guess, in your field, and that can show you the results. Experience and results, that's what it's all about.
Look for an ad manager that has worked with businesses in the same industry.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so... Oh, all right. What is the... Now we're getting off... Actually, no, we're not going to get off topic. First, we're going to talk about what's coming up.
Yes.
So, the reason that I am interviewing Ash today, other than her being fabulous, is in the social club membership for the month of August, because my members keep asking to learn ads. I am bringing my first social club expert in, and she will be taking over the membership for the entire month of August and teaching you exactly how to set up your audiences and an advertising campaign.
And how to analyze.
And how to analyze as well, using Facebook Ads Manager.
Yep.
So if you want to learn that, make sure you join the membership before August. What's also quite cool is normally the way the membership works is the lessons only stay up for a week, and that's to keep you on track and accountable. But because this is an expert takeover, all of the lessons for the month of August will stay in the social club for that entire time, and you'll be able to communicate with Ash in the members group and ask her any questions about your campaign and what you're learning. So I think that's quite cool.
Yeah, and now that you've watched this video, you'll be seeing my retargeting ads to join before August, so you can learn more.
Magic. It's just magic. Some say stalking, I say magic. Okay, what is the best piece of business advice you've ever received?
Yeah, I had to think about this. Yeah, I had to think about this, and I think it is, you need to spend money to make money. So like I said, once you have a proven business model, and Instagram, like what you teach about Instagram, just posting on the platform and building that organic community is amazing to a certain point. And then once you want to scale your business, so you want to start reaching more people that don't know about you on a quicker scale like you did, you need to spend money to make money. You can't not have a marketing budget and hope that your business is going to grow the way that you want it to.
Yeah, and something I want to say that definitely backs that up is people sort of said to me, oh, your business grew so quick and this happened and blah, 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 blah. I barely paid myself for 12 months.
Yeah.
Everything I made over 12 months went back into my business.
Yeah.
So you can invest as much or as little as you want, but it's going to grow. Again, I want results and I want them yesterday, but I'm also willing to pay for it.
Yes.
Because I know that there will come a time that I won't have to spend all of my money reinvesting in the business, but what business owner that's been able to grow quickly has done it with no overheads?
That's right, yeah. So even it's marketing that you need to spend money on, but it's also other experts that are going to help you grow your business. I know that you focus on what you're good at and you outsource the rest.
Yeah.
And I think once you get to a point where you can do that, do it.
Yeah. 1,000%. Because you can't grow and keep doing it all yourself.
No.
You'll go insane.
You would, yeah.
I go insane every day. And I have a team of 5 people. And I'm still going insane. Okay, that's really good advice. Thanks for sharing that. What is next for Fusion Co?
Fusion Co. So like I said, I was doing ads management, but I'm at capacity now because I just had my new baby. So I'm doing one-on-one consults, and I'm happy just to do that for a while because I do have a lot going on with Fusion Biz Babes, my other business. So I mean, that is my passion business. I love it. Hi to all the Fusion members watching. Love you guys. So yeah, that's where my focus is. But I do also love showing business owners the power of Facebook ads because it is so powerful.
And it's nice to be able to teach people something.
Yeah, it is.
There's something different. Like people ask me all the time as well, why don't I manage social media accounts? But I don't get the same joy from doing that.
Yeah.
I get joy from a business owner being able to do it themselves.
Yeah. So that's where I'm going with Fusion Co, just the one-on-one consults.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So, in saying that, how can people find you if they want to work with you?
So I have a Facebook page, of course. It's if you just type in Fusion Co, it should come up. I haven't actually set up a website or anything like that for it yet because I've just been busy enough from running the Facebook page. So
I'll put your email address maybe in the description.
Okay.
So if you want to get in touch with Ash and you want to work with Ash, I will put her email address in the description for this video.
Perfect.
And you can email her.
Cool.
And anything you feel you need to share with the people that you've not said?
Yeah, I'm totally gonna plug my upcoming event. So Lorna Jane Clarkson is coming to Perth in August.
Lorna Jane, the Lorna Jane.
Yeah,
actual Lorna Jane.
And she's going to speak for Fusion, and it's like been a pipe dream of mine. Actually, when I came to one of your social club events, one of the questions Brooke asked was, what would you spend a certain amount of money on if you had it to spend on your business?
Yeah.
And mine was, I would bring Lorna Jane Clarkson to Perth.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
used to
finally
do
doing
the little breakfast.
Yes,
Yeah.
the social club breakfast, yeah. And so it's finally happening, and I didn't think it would happen this soon in my business, but it's happening because I got the opportunity and I grabbed it with both hands. So
it's happening because you hustled and you kept going back and back and back and back, and sometimes that's what you have to do in business.
Yeah, so I was talking to her team for a year, and finally, just before I was about to pop out a baby, she was like, I'll come over in August, and of course,
Perfect time.
Can't say no. So, yeah, I'd love you to join me. And
what date is that?
24th of August. It's a Saturday morning. We're gonna have some health and wellness stalls there as well, so it's gonna be a big like exhibition kind of fun thing, and then I'll interview Lorna on stage. I'm so excited.
And a great networking event as well.
Yes.
So for anyone that came to the International Women's Day event that we did, it's at the same venue, so beautiful venue, amazing food, really good opportunity to meet some people and hear from Lorna. Like she's got an incredible story. She's an amazing woman, amazing businesswoman, and yeah, it will be a really beautiful morning. So make sure you get your tickets.
Yay.
Oh, I thought of something irrelevant, but my look today is called Steve Jobs Glam.
Oh, I love it.
Because of
of course.
And then this
his uniform.
And then this. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna wrap up this and then we'll answer the questions on the other two.
All right, cool.
So if you are watching this webinar and you enjoyed it, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and you'll be notified as soon as more webinars drop. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
Bye.